since Lunar acquired Bad Lion, my experience has just like gone downhill drastically. So I'm gonna test it. Let's see. Oh, it feels so good. I'm back. Thank you for going away. Alright. I remember my kind of strat for these slow gen maps. Alright, so I'm trying to kind of make up for the last video. I just got done editing it. And let me tell you, watching it back, holy, it's a pile of something. It's a pile of words I choose not to say, and that's okay because, you know, not everything is gonna be perfect. Even though that was like, oh, I was like, oh man, that video made me sick. So I'm trying to make up for it by using words to communicate the reason I've been gone. Man, my words are not working this week. To be fair, I'm recording these at like 2 in the morning, so forgive me, I beg. I might just have to deal with this. I have brought, so I can probably live. So yeah, I've been gone. I don't know if you could catch anything in that fever dream of video, but hello, friend? Oh, he disconnected. But somewhere in that fever dream of a video, I mentioned that I was engaged, and I'm happy to report that that is the truth. Of the many things I said in that video, that is true. Not that I've really told lies. It was just a lot of incoherent nonsense. It was a lot of and like, I mean, that's good. It just doesn't really make for content, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to make up for this, but I've been engaged since November of 2025. November 2025. And needless to say, at 19, I was actually 18 when I proposed. My parents were not that thrilled. Actually, that, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything else. You know, my own skin's on the line here. Yeah, it was really good. I went to the place where I asked her to be my girlfriend, and I dropped down on one knee. I had this really heartfelt message prepared, and I said it. And you know, that's exactly how proposing works. And so, yeah, I proposed. I know, surprisingly, I got a yes. And of everything that happened in the chaotic mess that was 2025, that was one of the highlights. Oh, no. He got me, you know? That gosh darn white guy. That gosh darn white guy, he got me. Him in that mess of a bed pile. I should probably get a trap. The proposal and engagement has been going really well. I can get a fourth one here in just a second. Okay, now do I get a trap or do I get a prot 2? I think the trap is going to be the better choice, let's be honest. Because at least then I'll know when I'm losing my bed. I talked about proposal. I'm going to talk about college. So, man, I landed on the ladder. My ankles. My ankles. Um, so, college, I'm wrapping up my degree this upcoming semester. So don't expect to hear much from me for very long. Oh, White doesn't have his bed anymore. Maybe I should have looked at that. Because maybe he didn't have his bed. No, I got his bed. What am I saying? What was that about? What? Oh, he has an iron sword. Oh, well, he's dead now. It doesn't really matter. So college has been going really well, if I could buy the right thing. I've been working really hard to try to get my degree pretty wrapped up. And it's been going really well. I think I already said that, but it's true. I think I have like 2 or 3 more required classes I have to take, and then I'm done. And like that is an excellent thing. I had my associates right out of high school. That was a huge help. That was a big boost. Not only to my motivation, but just like my confidence. Like, yeah, I did that, and I got to walk with the class. They are still going at it. No, wait, no, it's those two. Wait, I can get yellow. Here. I have no idea who died last. Yellow was the one that died last, and he has diamond armor. So, about getting his bed, I think I'm just gonna wait. You know, I think waiting is just gonna be the objectively better idea. I just got brain fog really bad talking about college. Man, I keep having to refocus myself. Is something wrong with me? Probably just a little bit. Is it really a good idea to get diamond armor right now? Probably not. So I'm gonna get Prot 3, take the second diamond, and get Feather Falling. That's what I could have gotten with that single diamond. Really, there's not much else going on with college. I'm just trying to wrap up my degree. I'm a biblical studies major, so I'm dying. Oh, so I felt called to be a pastor, and so I'm walking in that by getting my degree in biblical studies. And it doesn't really sound like it can do a whole lot, but it can open doors to more possibilities than just a business degree would, or anything like that. So it opens more doors for like chaplaincy, so that's kind of like where you're just like a pastor who is forever with a place. Okay. He has a fireball, maybe? He just has a wood sword. Honestly, I'm just going to charge in. Boop, boop. Okay. Man, he hurts. He do be hurting, though. I'm all out of blocks. There's not really a lot I can do here. So I'm just going to back off. Unless I just, like, destroy some. If I just get the one... Okay, well, you know, green is going to be the easier rush if I just get a couple tools here. He just has a single layer of wool. I don't know how yellow hasn't gotten him yet. And I should probably outmatch yellow. And it's going to be the better, in the long haul, it's going to be the better play. I've done a lot. I actually haven't done that much job hopping. I quit my job at Subway in, it was May of last year, so almost a year ago to the day. I was like, alright, I just got a raise from my job at the church. I'm making quite a bit more than I was. Started making double what I had been making. And so I was like, alright, cool, this is great. And, okay, this guy's gonna try to skip me, possibly. run in. Yeah, I'm not seeing nearly enough blocks on this bridge here. What level of prod do you have? What is this? Who are you? Well, I got his bed, so hopefully things will start moving along. They're pretty well matched, PvP-wise. So I quit my job at Subway because I was like, all right, this job, my job at the church is going to sustain me now. I'm not just making, you know, $70 a week. But that turns out, you know, it's a 150 in this economy won't sustain you either. Even when I had no other expenses, other than gas, I was still struggling, and I was like, man, all right, that's okay though. I'll just keep chugging along, and I realized it wasn't getting better. And you might be thinking, oh, so you quit the job? No, I just got another job. And the entire point of that raise was to prevent me from getting another job, so I wouldn't have to be working 2 jobs. But it just wasn't sustainable for me to do that, to not work 2 jobs. So I picked up a job at a coffee shop in August. It was late August. I got a job at the coffee shop, and I worked there until February. So that was February of this year. So that was, I'll clock that around. What would that have been? That would have been like 5-6 months-ish, somewhere in there, ballparking it around there. So yeah, not really bad. Alright, so yellow got green. Yellow's gonna be on my tail now. So miner is gonna be huge help here. Oh, it's 4. Well, let me see if I can get yellow bed here. Worked at the coffee shop for 5 or 6 months, and now I'm at a Subway. So I've just come around full circle here. So he's gonna pre-cap. And if you even honestly have an idea. Man, that was executed so poorly. Okay. He can hit. He can hit. That's for sure. This time I have blocks, so I can do stuff. Okay. My friend, it would help you if you bought a sword. It would help me if I wouldn't fall off the map either. This Subway is so much better than my last Subway. Let me tell you, if you have a Subway and you're like, man, this place sucks. Like, it just smells all the time. I walk in and it just smells like someone, I don't know, did something sub-related here. Man, that's all I've got, really. Find a different one, just a different one. It can be 5 minutes away. There's Subways everywhere. Okay. He has low ground right now, but if I just get him on higher ground, he's gonna run. And I'm not chasing him the way he wanted me to. I'm smarter than that. I've been playing Bedwars a long time. A lot longer than it probably seems. I'm level 2. I'm only level 2. I have 8 M's. Gonna come over here. Gonna get pots. I'm gonna get, I don't know, whatever diamonds can get me right now. Probably nothing. And I want pearl, invis, and jump, which is gonna replace speed. Alright, and he's at my base right now, which is fine. I'm gonna go in and buy some milk as well. Utility, Magic milk. Alright. And I'm gonna run across the bridge. He could easily fireball me right now. This only lasts 30 seconds. I did not see if he voided. Okay. Okay. Man. I tell you, this guy. If this guy hits me off, why hasn't he died yet? Okay. And he's gonna... Oh, that's a poor position to be in, my friend. This is a poor position. GG, well played. Oh, that was more stressful than it had to be. Yeah, that was some of my catching up. I'm engaged. Have been for 6 months now. I'm working 2 jobs still. And, man, is that everything I said? And I'm almost done with college. I have, like, technically, I think I only have 1 required class left. But the rest are, like, electives. So, this video is going to come out maybe a day or 2 after the last one. So still put your thoughts in the comments about whether or not I should just completely rebrand the channel, start a new one, whatever. That was really incoherent. That last video was like a fever dream for me. I was like, what am I mumbling under my breath? It made sense to me under the moment, but I was like, it doesn't make sense. I promise you. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, also, let me know if you like the cold opens. I think I really like those, so I think I'm going to try to do more of those. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Blah, 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 blah.